I say I'm wrong?
I
So you bring your daughter over to the Shrine of Luck.
yes.
Sister Gara is you can see like there's candlelight coming from the inside the shrine. You see her in there. She's got like a little stone kiln, and you can see that she's like warming tea kettle on it. And there's just like a cot and a simple wooden table inside. Um, she kind of like Halia. When you come into the shrine, you can see in the candlelight that's flickering out of her lantern on her table there. She looks kind of pale and also has those dark bags under her eyes, and she kind of looks up tiredly as you come in with a sweet, and she says, "Oh, I'm sorry. Welcome to the Shrine of Luck. Would you like to sit down and have some tea?" It
Oh,
was
I would actually. Have you
co-
been?
it was corn, was it?
Yeah.
Uh,
This is sweet.
oh, hello, child. Uh, Here, let me get you both a couple of cups here and pour some tea. Um, she poured you guys some cups of tea. She says, "Well, so to what do I owe the pleasure of this evening visit?"
You said Sister Gara looks pale.
Yeah, she looks kind of pale and tired, like Halia did.
Sister Gara, have you been up praying all night again?
No, I have been having trouble sleeping. I don't know. Ever since the grey sky came in, I haven't been feeling very well.
Oh, that's terrible. I don't know what to do about that. I say don't ever practice magic or it'll hurt you or other people.
I think that's delusional.
Sister Gara says, well, I don't know about that. I think, magic has been shown to be used for good as much as it is evil. It all depends on the practitioner.
Well, you don't have nothing to worry about. You're not a magic person.
Not in the arcane sense, no.
She's a cleric, I assume.
What can I do for you, Corn?
So I'm sorry to come in when you haven't been able to rest and stuff. But I did kind of ask for a favor. I'm looking for somewhere safe, around good people, and uh, you see, I just found my daughter. She was in the goblin fort, and I can't really take her along with me when I'm outside of town. I was hoping that someone in the church could watch after her. I could provide some monies and stuff to so she could be well looked after. Is that something y'all can help with?
Yeah, Sister Gara says, of course, I would be more than happy to watch over her. I still feel sorrow from the death of your other daughter. This tragic, terrible situation.
This mother doesn't feel it on the other hand.
I would be more than happy to look after your child.
It's been a tough couple times. Been a lot of my kids are they're almost just people of themselves. I don't even know if they think about their mom anymore. But I still feel like I should keep the hunt on, and see how they're doing, and see what what kind of people they're shaping up in. There's still some of them might, be young enough to appreciate their old mom.
What a mother.
What a
I
great
shed a
mother.
tear.
Sister Gara says, well, of course, I'll make sure that she stays safe and busy while you're gone.
I appreciate that, and I can even chuck in. I recently came into some couple copper here, uh, uh, sister. If there's something, if there's something that needs fixing in the church, or I could give a little bit extra. You know, that's what God's like. They need money for their building, right?
Of course, any donation you would like to make to Tamora would be appreciated. If you just want to leave some coin for me to take care of your child's basic needs, that would be fine as well. There is no expectation to donate to the temple if you do not wish to.
She winks. I hear you, Sister Gara. I hear you. She's gonna drop 70 gold pieces into the offering plate.
God damn.
She's got a bunch now. That just round off the money.
Sure. Yeah.
She does.
It is always wise to spend your fantasy gold.
Now I'm hoping there'll be a good youth program now, right?
I mean, I'm always open to giving your child an education. As to the fact that I don't want any more misconceptions from that bloodline existing.
Camilla, you don't even have no children. Why do you keep saying things like that? Why are you so mean? Do you have children?
No. I would never.
You teach a kid how to read. You see how tough it is.
Sister,
I'll do it.
when you ask Sister Gara about there being a youth program, she says,
all the youths in this town have been killed.
is there anything in particular that you want for your daughter's future? I could guide her, but I would not want to overstep my boundaries as her caretaker while you're gone.
No, free reign, creative opportunity. She kind of in an undertone. Well, there is one thing, Sister Kai. Don't put her near water. Like anything more than a bathtub. Because I kind of owe some debts on the high seas. Don't let her be in the water. But yeah, everything else is free reign, whatever you want. She got a roof over her head and some food. She's looking like she'd be good.
Well, then I will make sure that your daughter Sweet manages her time well. And I will try and teach her a thing or two if I can.
Don't teach her how to swim. That's
No.
how they get you.
No swimming. We'll stay away from the stream behind town.
Yeah, that's already too much water.
Yes, well,
That bitch god, she'll come in. If it's big enough, her tentacles will come up.
Who?
we'll keep her away from any bodies of water, I assure you.
What a
It
mother.
might even be too much. I don't know. I just try to be on the safe side. Do it on a sunny day.
You
What a mother.
safe side with all these kids?
I'll find plenty of other things for your daughter to do besides swim.
Korn has like a bunch of like random religious symbols. Teach her tons of them about tons of gods. The more that aren't in the water, the better.
I can teach her.
Yeah.
I can teach her of the gods.
It's not the water ones.
Not Umberly.
Sister Gara says, wouldn't you want
She
her to?
sits on the ground. Camilla, you can't be just saying her name. Don't say her name, Camilla. She's looking for me. I just made money. I owe money.
You owe money to a god. That's going
I
to
don't
need
know.
more
She's really a
elaboration.
god. I don't know. She lives in the water. I guess she's a god.
You know what? I'm not gonna say anything.
Sister Gara, you know, you do reading, right? It's, is she a demon or a god?
Are you
'Cause she
speaking of?
scares me.
Are you speaking of Umberly?
Oh, I'm gonna have to make sacrifices after this. I'm gonna have to make some sacrifices.
That might draw her attention more than just uttering her name.
Out of curiosity, what did you do to draw the ire of Umberly?
Well, I'm just really behind on my tithe. You see, I used to, sail on the seas, and sometimes you ask for things and you get them, but then you don't really think about how you earned it,
Hmm.
and then you just you start to see signs in the sky, and things start getting bad for you. I think she's after me. I sometimes see her in the reflection in the waters. I don't even go in, ponds no more.
That sounds like.
I think she's a demon.
What did
That
this man do?
what? I'm not even going to question. We don't even know if she's actually talking about the goddess.
Oh, I'm not even here. I'm head off to my farm, and I'm fighting Frederick.
Well, sweet. Have a good day at a church camp. Sister Gar's gonna let you know. Yeah, it'll all be good.
No water.
No water.
That poor child is going to dehydrate.
Well, I don't think that's a new thing.
Is there anything else that anyone would like to do in town before you guys head off to your next endeavor?
I don't think anyone sells magic items that Camilla would use. So no.
Nope. What about Aurora? You have any business in town, Aurora?
I would love to know how to do this night work that my fellow associate talks about. But no, I have nothing.
Well, you could ask them about it.
She's
Oh, we have already.
It's an assassination
assassin.
guild.
Aurora, what are you whispering about over there?
Whisper.
About your assassination guild.
Oh, the night mercenary work.
Oh,
We shouldn't be in the church when we talk about it.
oh, you finally admitted that it was an assassination guild.
Oh yeah, Camilla, you're right on target as usual. I bet you've read about that kind of stuff. I didn't know you had books like that.
There's books on every topic. You just gotta know where to find them.
Oh, be careful! You might find one. Well, never mind. Just don't read those names on the hero.
Oh. Am I gonna have a one-on-one with Frederick?
If you want.
Sure.
He's got Douglas and Maxwell already out churning the soil behind the farm. Oh, Sir Alderleaf, I didn't see you. Come home.
Yes. I didn't want to break my promise. I do want to get some of your training in before we head out for our next mission.
Oh, okay, let me go fetch my sword. And he runs out to the stables, comes back with his sword strapped to his waist.
All right.
Ready and willing, sir.
I'm going to use my great sword and not my magic sword with poison damage. So I don't poison poison this man.
Sure.
All right. I'll let you take the first swing.
He
Or unless you want us to roll initiative, or we just play this out.
No, he says, you just want me to attack you?
Yes. Pretend like I'm some deviant who's come into town and to cause harm to the town.
Okay. He draws his sword, and he takes a few careful steps towards you, and then he tries to kind of swing under your guard. He rolls a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
He doesn't necessarily have very good restraint, and so he actually stabs you for 3 damage.
Oh,
No, Sir Alderleaf, I'm sorry.
that's a good hit. Now it is my turn. I see you've been putting in your practice.
Okay, he's not wearing any armor, so.
Be careful.
Everything is non-lethal.
Yeah.
Nah, nat 20. Let's go.
He as you draw your greatsword and you come and swing over, he brings his blade up, and your two blades clash with a clanging sound, and he pushes your blade off to the side.
Oh, good defense. I'm going to use my bonus action and create an echo behind him. But which one of us is the real one?
You create your echo behind him, and he can it swing when you create it, or do you have to wait?
I could use an incantation, or my unleash incantation to attack him this turn. We're taking a rest before going off on adventure, right? This is like at the end of the day.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll unleash an incantation and swing again. My greatsword. Oh man, I suck.
Has he ever seen you do this before?
He might have, yeah.
So he sort of he's seen you in your travels conjure your echo in fights, and he steps to one side as your echo swings down, and
I'm gonna use my action surge.
Oh, nice.
And I've taken off my great weapon master.
You can't even defeat your retainer.
I trained him well. I trained him well.
Yeah.
Maybe his old age is catching up to him.
Does your echo swing, or do you swing with your action surge?
Action surge just lets me do actions again, and then with my echo, I can choose to have the attack come from me or from him.
Oh, gotcha.
And then if I want my echo to have an additional attack, I use my unleash incantation.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Your echo distracts Frederick, and then as he's kind of distracted, as your echo appears behind him, you just kind of knock him down. You sweep his feet out with the broadside of your blade, and he falls on his butt.
Is he finished, or what I say? He's got a little bit more into him.
No, 21 damage. Yeah, he's finished. Yeah.
No, it's only 11.
Yeah, he's still finished. Yeah, he's still finished. Yeah, he doesn't have more.
I got to reach out a hand. I have the sword resting on my shoulders. You're good. You're good. You've gotten a lot better. You know, this is the first time you've actually been able to land a hit on me. Maybe I'm getting old.
He says, I've never asked before, Sir Alderleaf, but how is it that you're able to conjure that image of yourself?
Well, that's a lot of training. A lot of training. Well, if once you get promoted tonight, I'll show you. That's the next step of your training. I'll show you how to conjure an echo of yourself.
He says, well, thank you for the practice. I appreciate you taking the time. Douglas and Maxwell are no match for me, and it's hard to find anyone else that will spar with.
Well, Frederick, I think that you've made great strides in your practice. You're not far away from being a fully fledged knight yourself. I actually have a task for you while we're gone on our next mission. You
Oh?
see, I've been tasked with being an example here in Phandalin to raise up the next generation. What I want you to do while I'm gone, Frederick, is to gather the young men, the youths who are interested in the thrill of adventure and protecting what is right. And I want you to start training them like I've trained you.
Okay. I'll see who's interested.
Yes, I think this will be a good test of putting all the knowledge I've given you into practice. As being a leader and training others will show mastery, and that I think if you're able to do this and get some successful pupils under you, I think you'll be ready for the next step.
First thing in the morning, I'll start going door to door to see if I can recruit any knights in training.
Maybe wait till the town wakes up. I don't want to start them off with a little morning wake up.
Oh, okay.
But after breakfast.
Okay, Sir Alderleaf. I'll do as you command.
Thank you so much, Frederick. You're doing great.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
So cute.
And then
Meanwhile.
I guess we'll end the day and we'll continue our journey.
Okay. Are you guys going to follow the map to the Wave Echo Caves for Gundren, or are you going to go to Old Owl Well?
I think
say
Gundren.
cave.
I think the cave, because we were kind of last half kind of wrecked our existence last time. So some extra magical equipment might be nice.
Okay.
That's just my thoughts on it.
I don't care which one we go first.
Probably the Wave Echo Cave, because Corn kind of feels like, they got some brothers missing. It might pull something in her.
Daniel, was there anything in Phandalin you needed to do?
That Tortuga is dead. Going once, Daniel. Going twice.
I just said not that I can think of.
Oh, okay. You didn't come through.
Alright.
And then that amulet was the item that Ord made for you.
Yep, I have it in my inventory and in my treasury deck character.
So you guys follow the stream outside of the eastern portion of Phandalin and head to the base of the Sword Mountains, following towards the spot where Gundren had marked on the map that you showed him. And you guys managed to actually find the entrance without much trouble. The map was fairly accurate. And you come and find this large hole in the side of the Wave Echo Caves. It's kind of framed in some dwarven, ancient dwarven stonework. As you guys enter into the mine, it is cold, damp, and drafty, and there's a noticeable breeze blowing through the tunnels. The entrance tunnel leads into a large natural cavern that is supported by a pillar of rock. In the western part of the cave, behind the pillar, you notice 3 bedrolls and a heap of ordinary supplies. Let me pop you guys down onto the new map.
Hey.
Oh, supplies. Do the supplies look new?
Fairly new, yeah. I'll give you a list of what's there in a second.
Oh, I'm putting that in my bag. I had to empty it out to put sweet in there. I ain't got nothing in my bag.
You guys could have provisioned yourself with anything kind of just on the side in town before you guys left. Like rations and that kind of shit.
Whoa, the language.
As you get in tune with your body and you just don't have to eat as much. You meditate and you really live with nature.
I know all about that.
Aurora,
Alright,
you have any kids?
Ryan, I might need your help later to come up with a backstory of why I have echoes. Haven't really thought about that.
Yeah, it's okay.
I mean, I think the lore for Echo Knight is that they use like fading shades from like unrealized timelines. So I guess I could be pulling from alder leaves that have failed in the past.
Mm.
But I'm thinking it's almost.
Oh, your son.
A shade of your son comes to be your double.
No. They're like myself, like alternate timelines where I've failed.
Oh,
But it's almost like a curse. Like every time I summon an echo, I get the memories and the thoughts, and I have to live with those failures, even though I never failed myself.
I think you might have been the shade for some of your other doubles in the multiverse last session.
Not yet.
Well,
If you ever see my guy just fade away, he's being summoned.
I think maybe you're. I think
That's what-
maybe.
That's what happens when my guy dies. Actually dies. He gets pulled into another Alderleaf campaign. That time I got reincarnated as an echo.
You see, amongst these supplies, you can see there are sacks of flour, bags of salt, some casks of salted meat, lanterns, flasks of lamp oil, pickaxes, shovels, and some other gear. Amid the supplies, you see the body of a dwarf, dead for at least a week. The northeastern section of the cave has collapsed, forming a 10-foot wide, 20-foot deep pit. You see a sturdy hemp rope is tied around one of the 3 stalagmites in the cavern and dangles into the pit below.
Is that Gundren's brother?
It would appear to be.
What's his name again?
This one is Nundro.
Oh man, Nundro, no.
But I do think that, like he said, there is someone here.
Aurora, do you investigate their body?
Yes. Do I have to roll for it?
It is so dark in this room.
You can make you can make an investigation check.
Okay, yes, sir.
I want to
Does
help
this count
her.
as a burial since he's underground already?
Lady Camilla assists you, so you can roll it with advantage, Aurora.
Investigation, right?
Yeah. He's
I'm always bad at this stuff.
He's dressed kind of like Gundren was. He's got although his shirt and his overcoat are stained with dried blood from a couple of what appears to be dagger wounds in his chest. You notice that he's kind of covered in a bit of dust and dirt, and you notice that his cloak is still tightly fastened around his neck. The cloak, although he's kind of covered in dust, you can see that like the threadwork is kind of silver, and the cloak seems kind of finely made, as opposed to the rest of his sort of normal standard traveling clothes.
You really do know how to enrich the desire to steal it. May I take this cloak?
You may take it.
Yay.
Are there any spiders in the chamber?
No.
Oh, alright.
I
would
look
be
at
able
Lady
to sense
Camilla
that.
and I say, Miss Camilla, I know you tried identifying something a little bit earlier. Care to take a look at this?
I'll cast Identify on it.
It is a cloak of protection.
Ooh. Oh, it's so pretty.
Oh. A
Didn't
nice.
do him much good.
It is defensive magic. Abjuration, if you know the term.
The ceiling here is about 30 feet high, dotted with stalactites coming down. The walls of this cavern are all sort of hewn stone, and the floor is smooth, natural stone. It is completely pitch dark. There is no light. And as you guys are milling about the entrance here, you suddenly start to hear this rhythmic thundering of pounding waves that sort of echo through the halls of the mine before you. It is loud enough to...
waves are echoing
Yeah.
in the wave echo. Oh!
It is loud enough to actually make the stone under your feet vibrate.
I think there's some people coming.
No, maybe, but why would the stone shake? This is more than a person.
It's many of them.
This is more than a group of people.
I can't really see.
There must be spiders underneath marching at us.
There
you-
aren't.
Oh yeah, you have you're human, right,
Yeah.
Nicholas? Yeah.
I see none of the things that you described. I'm like, well, I see. Would lighting a torch help? Well, I can't really hold a torch with my two-handed weapon.
I pull out a torch for Mr. Alderleaf.
Thanks.
You carry a torch, Corn?
I'll carry a torch.
Okay.
I got them old human eyes. They just don't see as much now, do they?
Even less so because I'm old.
Torch is 20 bright and 20 dim, right?
I think so.
Yes.
This would have been such a nice time to have fairy fire.
Just put it on me, or then I'll just run in and then run back.
I'm sure you're excited to get into this dark area. You're used to this, right?
Yeah.
Well, come on, Corn. Let's go.
I'm a little bit nervous of what we're gonna,
I'm blind.
Oh, what happened? Where'd everyone go?
Where did my token go?
That's the wrong way. I accidentally deleted you guys.
Oh,
It's like, don't go.
Oh gods,
Do we
we
need
got
to go in?
smoted.
Do we need to be going north, down, this way?
No, that way is where you came in.
Oh, I get all turned around. It's all different. It was all gray before, but now I can actually see the walls. Oh,
God. Does the rhythmic, whatever, continue?
I can't find the wall. There's no.
The rhythmic pounding and the sound of waves crashing subsides after a few moments, and the floor starts or stops vibrating underfoot.
I love that everybody's just like moving little by
So
little.
I'm not. This is kind of a not that exciting of a cave.
There's a rope.
Can I-
There's a rope here that's dangling off down to this pit below you.
Oh. Well,
Is that the only way forward?
Here
All
I
right.
go. I'd like to climb down. Oh no! There's another body.
Oh, God.
I will also attempt to climb down.
I will do so as well.
Yeah, with the rope, you don't even need to make a check. It's fine.
I was
Down
like
here.
as well.
You guys climb down into the pit. You see slumped at the bottom of the pit is, in fact, a body of a strange-looking goblin with an elongated skull and green streaks on its skin. The area that you drop down into consists of two passages that head sort of northwest and southeast through those little holes in the cave walls there.
Oh.
Is there anything on this smart goblin? Got a big head.
Nope, just dressed in filthy rags.
That is not a normal goblin.
I'm a flip a gold coin here. Heads we go up, tails we go down. As soon as I figure out how to roll a d20 or roll a d2.
Surprised there's not a coin on this thing.
Just do a d20.
You can just do /R1D2. Wait,
Yeah.
well, I did 12, but accidentally.
Ooh, I want to try it.
Which one's
Alright.
heads?
Heads is one, so we go up.
You guys pass through a dark passage, and you find yourself in an area consisting of numerous intersecting passages. The ceilings here are only about 5 feet high, and several of the passages end in partially excavated rock faces. They seem like a series of mining tunnels.
Is there anything like dust on the ground, disheveled, anything to indicate that anything else has been down here or where things walk? Is it just
You could.
floor?
It's pretty much just stone floor, but you could make a investigation check, I suppose.
I'll help, I think.
Oh, you helped? Good.
Can I do divine sense?
Sure.
Oh.
So I got an 18. If somebody's helping, I got a 21.
Divine sense is undead, celestial, or fiend, right?
Fiend, undead,
yes.
and aberration, I think.
No, it's
But I'm-
celestial, fiend, or undead.
Oh.
I know the
Um,
location of any within the 60 feet.
60 feet?
I'm thinking-
Okay.
Yeah, that is not behind total cover.
You don't,
And then I'll know the type.
okay. You don't detect any of that.
Oh,
Does it just stay active? It doesn't say a time limit.
Yeah, I suppose it just stays active. I'll let you know if you detect anything.
Okay.
It has to be not behind total cover.
Correct.
Okay.
I guess I'll go this way.
Does anything come up from my check?
Doesn't look like there's anything over here.
There's a bunch of different ways to go.
I'm really scared.
Well, you should be, Aurora. We're deep underground.
Yeah, you, Corn, you do notice that, there's not, like, tracks or anything, I suppose.
Maybe you like feel
But
wind
it does.
from anywhere?
It does seem like things will occasionally wander through these tunnels. You recall that Gundren had said that the reason why he was not able to go after his brothers is that he believes that the drow might be already here, but beyond that, he had mentioned that the mines are filled with the dead, or the undead, if you will.
There might be some re-dead things in here.
Oh,
Well, let's go to the right. Let's just do this.
Oh, we're going to the rat.
Yep.
it's infecting the accent.
You should be scared, Aurora. Just be careful.
I don't do well with things that are dead.
All right, there's so many different like twists and turns.
So y'all got a little map, right? Y'all are keeping track.
Aurora, what's your passive perception?
Oh, I found a door.
I'm gonna check. Give me a second, because I thought that as a gnome I would be able to.
Oh,
As
you're
we're going
gnome?
around these corners, I have like in my backpack, I have like pitons and torches. Can I like?
Yeah, I'm a gnome.
like,
I'm a scribing gnome.
Can I put like torches like in the wall?
There are places where you could put torches in the wall. How many?
Yeah,
How many torches are you carrying?
I have 10 torches. So I'd like to put a torch here.
Is that casting light?
Yes, it is. And I think I would have maybe put a torch at the beginning here, the hole that we came through.
As you head back to place a torch, what is your passive perception?
12.
12?
I'm getting ready to open this door. Who's down there?
Is there anything that needs to happen, or can I make my way back to the group?
No, something does happen.
Okay, cool. Lit.
As you place a torch in the sconce and you go to light it, you feel something wet drip on your face.
Oh no!
As you look up, you're kind of crouched down because the tunnels here are low, and it seems like what you're looking at is a wet spot in the ceiling, but then a big blob all kind of drops down on top of you at once. And
do I get to make some sort of dodge?
You can make a dexterity saving throw, I suppose.
Cool.
It misses It misses you anyways, and
oh, okay.
This big bulbous yellow blob of goo drops down.
Oh gosh.
You.
Ew.
And starts to squanch towards you. Why don't you select your tokens and roll initiative?
It looks
Am
I the only one in this room over here? Everyone else is
Rizal seems to have been lagging behind. Everyone else has moved forward. You came back to place another torch at the entrance.
I'm still with Corn.
Well, Aurora, it seems like everyone's dead because they're not with us.
Wait, Rizal, are you with me, or did you say you're with Corn?
I've survived these things before, I've survived every single party, and I've always been breathing. Not them, but it's okay. You're safe with me.
I don't know if we have Daniel anymore.
He died.
I died.
Yeah, he died.
Rizal, are you with me, or did you continue forward and you just didn't move your token?
I'm with you.
Okay, cool. We love to see it.
So I need to roll my initiative. Because I was totally paying full attention.
There's a giant yellow mustard monster out here.
That's weird, because normally I'm mayonnaise.
All right. This thing drops down on top of your guys' head. You dodge out of the way, Sir Alderleaf, and the two of you see this ooze monster kind of sloshing around towards you now. And you're up, Alderleaf.
I'm gonna take a swing at this sucker.
Okay.
There's a 21 hit.
21 does hit.
16 plus 6, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 damage.
22.
And then I'm going to
This
use
is a
my...
magic weapon.
Correct. And I'm going to use my bonus action to create my echo.
Oh no, that means you failed in the previous life.
It's like the instance that, yes, another Alderleaf died to this yellow thing. It dropped on him.
You use them echoes a lot. You're the luckiest Alderleaf there is.
Well, there's infinite possibilities in the universe.
I guess
And an
you gotta be
infinite
successful
possibility of
eventually.
keeping you protected.
You
Oh. Ah, whoa, whoa.
you carve through the slime, and it kind of splits into two little puddles that start to reform, and now there's two of them.
Well, that's not good.
Lady Camilla, you guys are kind of exploring farther. As you kind of come around the corner there, you see that you can kind of see that ahead of you there's a tunnel to the south that opens up and sort of intersects into another sort of larger cavern and some intersecting pathways. What would you like to do?
Do I hear anything related to this ooze?
No.
She doesn't hear the squanching.
Then I guess I'm just gonna continue moving down. And
Yeah,
that
you-
would be my turn.
You find that you kind of spot to your west, to the left, a dark passage. You think that if you guys had gone the other way, when you entered the pit, you might have come out where you are right now. To the east of you, you can see the walls are carved with simple reliefs showing dwarves and gnome miners at work. You see 24 skeletons and rusted scraps of armor are scattered across the cavern floor. And you see the hall has a half a dozen unlit brass lanterns that stand in niches or on ledges around the cavern that's kind of down there by where you are. Horton, you come to a door with Aurora. Why don't you make a perception check?
Both of us?
Absolutely. I like the feel of the wave echo on my feet. Do you feel it, Aurora?
I don't think I feel anything. I think I'm feeling a little fear.
The two of you can hear.
Alright.
The two of you can hear a faint crunching sound, like something is gnawing on something else.
Kinky.
You've broken plenty of bones, Corn. You can hear that. It sounds like someone's munching on bone.
That might be the next Rock Seeker brother in there.
What would you like to do?
Well, Aurora, you ready? I'm gonna open the door.
What? Okay.
You ready? You're.
I clasp my two hands together and I'm like, alright, I'm ready whenever you are.
You You think we can do it?
Do what? There's nothing down here.
I open the door.
You open the door and you see an old stone. You see some old stone bunks in orderly rows that line the walls of the chamber beyond you, and you see a corroded iron brazier full of coals in the center of the room. You see the bones of a half a dozen dwarves and other types of bones strewn about the room, and they're still clad in scraps of armor. Among that bones, you see 3 gray, hunched figures squatting among the remains, pawing at scraps and gnawing on bones on the floor. They all sort of turn their heads slowly towards you as the door opens, and you see these ghoulish figures.
Oh, this ain't good luck here.
You guys can, well, Corn, you can actually take your turn, because all you've done so far is open the door.
Yeah.
That's true.
Ooh, that don't look cute.
Oh, well, this is making me mad. I'll start raging and run in there and punch him.
Do I move my token in there as well?
On your turn, which is coming up.
21's good.
You guys are just together so you can interact with each other, you know. 21 is good, yeah.
Do they... Well, it's 8 bludgeoning, 1 poison,
What's the
and 2 rage.
what's
Oh,
the
wait.
plus?
The +1 is if you
Oh,
take
you
the
rolled a
natty,
natural.
so yeah.
Oh yeah, you rolled a natural 20. Yeah, I see.
So yeah, ignore the +1s.
Yeah, yeah.
The 6 is the poison, and the 8
Yeah.
is the bludgeoning, and there's rage. 10
Okay.
regular and 6 poison.
Wow, what are the odds on the nat 20 rolls that that's just the lowest roll possible? That's sad.
Make an insight check for me, Corn.
Ooh.
Despite the strength of your punch, you can tell that the poison of your new weapon has no effect on these ghouls.
Motherfucker. These stupid...
Did the poison have effect on my my creature?
It did.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So she slashes this thing, and she's like, "Oh, okay, it's your turn, Aurora."
Actually, make an insight check there, Sir Alderleaf.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can't tell. I'm gonna keep hitting it hard.
Yeah.
That's all I know how to do.
Okay. The 2 jellies there, over by you guys. One of them, now that they're split in 2, one of them will start to sludge towards Rizal.
Fleshlight's coming at me.
I'm gonna take a reaction and hit it.
Okay.
Dang, I'm a miss.
And then it kind of forms up into like a shape, and the blob of slime swings its body at you, Rizal, and hits you for 10 bludgeoning and 3 acid damage. 22 to hit.
What to say? You didn't even say what the chance to hit was. Alright, and how much damage was it?
13 total, 10 bludgeoning, 3 acid.
And acid is different than poison. Boo.
And the other one will take a swing at it'll take a swing at you. Wait, which one is your echo? Okay, that one.
Yeah. I
It
don't know
will-
if you can mark it with a.
Yeah, I will.
There it
I
is.
will. Yeah. It'll take
There
a
you
swing. It'll take a swing at your echo.
Does it hit?
14 to hit.
Miss.
Misses. Rizal, you're up.
Oh God.
It is a 16 to hit my echo for reference.
Does that hit?
Yes, 18 will hit. Ooh, nice. You reach out towards the pile of goop and you wither it for some necrotic damage.
And it splits again.
It does not split again.
It's still standing though.
Still standing, but it is definitely bloodied.
Whoops. Let me click that. Here. Yeah, I don't really have a bonus action. So I will end my turn.
Alright. Aurora, you're up.
Okay, so something starts to bubble up inside of Aurora, and then he hears something. Be strong, little one. Give it your best shot. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can aid Corn. So but and I'm still timid, so I'm like, I'm not getting into that, Corn. You started this fight. Try to end it yourself.
Wait, did you, Oh, you can move away when you punch something. Right.
No, but I didn't punch him.
Oh, no, Corn, though. Corn, you can move away when you punch something, right?
Corn is mobile.
Yeah.
If she hits or misses, she gets the heck out of there.
Yeah.
Just in case. 'Cause that's the monk's true power, is not being there to be punched.
Aurora casts Aid on you. You want to click the spell?
And in that sense of feeling, something randomly burst out. And then I say, let these very stones bear our courage. And then I wake up like, what the fuck? Where did that come from? And I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on my lovely Corn.
Is Aurora's backstory coming out?
Oh yeah, it's coming. It's marinating.
Juicy.
Does Corn notice that you're kind of going in and out of these states of awareness?
It's very obvious. Like, you can tell from this timid, small being, trying, and because I'm a gnome, because I'm tiny.
Yeah, I keep forgetting you're a gnome.
Yeah, I don't come across as a
the token throws me off.
It's a tiny Mexican. That this tiny thing that's always timid is now like bolstered with this radiant energy, where the quiet no longer is recessing but is now illuminating.
What? At a girl, Aurora, but I can tell you're really scared. That adrenaline gonna wear off.
Aurora gives you a Bardic Inspiration and an Aid there, Corn.
She feels strong.
Ew, she gave him AIDS? What?
Lady Camilla, you can probably hear these expressions coming out of Aurora to the north of you.
How does aid work exactly?
It just increases your hit point maximum for the duration and gives you 5 temporary hit points.
I don't think, is it 5 temp though, or is it something different?
No, it's max HP.
Like, does it mean I gain 10 technically?
No, it's just your maximum increases by 5 and you gain the 5.
Oh, okay.
I just marked it as 5 temp HP in your...
Oh, because I actually do a lot with temp HP, so that's why I was like...
Oh, do you? Okay, well then, yeah, it can just be... Just mark down somewhere that your max is currently increased by 5. So you're at 44.
Okay, I'll do it somewhere. Okay.
It lasts for 8 hours, so...
Ooh.
My character's going to dash back, just try to figure out what the hell's...
Well, it's not your turn yet. I was just telling you that you could hear them.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Sir Alderleaf.
I will swing on this evildoer with my echo. Does a 20 hit?
It does. You split the thing in 2 once again.
27 damage.
You can make another insight check if you want.
Okay. And does this when it splits, does that count as me technically killing it or no?
No.
Okay. 19.
You can tell that you're just splitting this thing in half every time you slice through it. You're not actually doing any damage to it.
Oh crap! How do I beat it up? All I know is how to hit.
So every time you slice through it with your slashing weapon, you're just creating another copy of it, and it might be splitting the hit point totals, but you're not doing any damage to it. You're just creating like more of the creature.
Crap. I don't have any blunt. I don't know how I would hurt this thing.
Anything else?
Is the poison damage doing anything to it, or no?
Let's see. Yeah, I guess the poison damage is hurting it a little bit.
Okay. Huh. I guess I'm gonna run away. I would take 2 hits, wouldn't I?
You would take opportunity attacks, yes.
I will wait till next turn.
Okay.
Actually, let's see here. I can dismiss my echo without an action, and I'll use my bonus action to recast him 15 feet away.
Okay.
That's about 15 feet, right? Yeah.
Anything else?
That'll do it.
Lady Camilla, you're up.
I'm going to dash all the up there, like because I heard them.
Yeah.
The hell's going on?
I can't do anything to these things. I'm finally hitting in a session and it means nothing.
Lady Camilla appears from the south of Yukorn and Aurora. They ask what the hell's going on.
Lady, I see you're back.
Yeah, found basically nothing, and there's a commotion.
Well, prepare to embrace yourself.
There's books and magic in that next room.
I am not sure what she considers magic is actually magic, but alright.
You dash up, and you find the others. Lady Camilla, you can hear the sort of now the hungry growl of some monsters in the door beyond Korn and Aurora around the corner from you.
Oh god, we have a fight.
Right.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Okay. Korn, you're up.
Well, it is more of applied magics, you see. She's gonna run back in there and it's gonna hit this guy as many times as it takes him to fall apart, back into pieces.
Oh, I don't know if this is needed. I just noticed this. Here.
Oh, unfail.
Oh, nice.
Oh, what is Eloquence Bard? That's some dark magic right there.
Mm-hmm.
How long does it? It doesn't say how long that will last for.
Nope. It
It
just
just
says they
says-
get to keep it.
It's ridiculous.
What?
Okay, well, I'm going to rule that the unfailing inspirations last until you take a long rest.
All right.
All right.
Okay. First
that's-
attack, I guess.
That's pretty
misses.
sick. It does, yes. Actually, you step on a bone splinter, and you're poked for 2 piercing damage.
Oh my fucking god! Ah,
22 hits though.
ah.
8.
As I watch Korn get pierced by the bone, I say, "As the stalactites pierce, so shall these bones."
You punch the ghoul for 8. It's still standing.
You body.
And then you punch that one. It falls lifelessly to the ground amongst the bones.
Do I heal even if they reject the poison? or
Nope,
what?
you can't heal if they're not taking the damage.
Motherfuckers. Will I get my monk level plus my wisdom of temp HP for killing a thing?
Oh, nice.
Oh, that erased my other thing.
One of the jellies will try and strike you, Rizal.
Oh, she's running back to Aurora. Okay,
Yeah,
go
that's
ahead.
okay. Yeah. And then the 2 by you will make attacks. You get missed, Rizal. What's your current AC, Alderleaf?
My current AC is 48. 48.
AC?
Oh no! Oh, AC 17.
Okay. So
I'm unhittable.
The one that you split in 2 again there. The first one strikes you for 9 bludgeoning and 6 acid. So 15.
So was that 11 damage?
15 total.
Oof.
And the second one hits you for 8 bludgeoning and 3 acid. 11 total. So 26 total.
26 total.
Yeah.
What is that? 22 total life. Yeah. Yeah. Oof. That was a lot of damage.
What do you?
that brought me down half my damage.
And Rizal, you're up. You gonna inflict wounds again?
Mm-hmm.
Would it help if I told you that this thing has 3 HP left?
Yes, it would.
I don't want you to blow through all your spells so quickly.
I'm guessing I will use my mace.
There you go.
Oh, that hurt.
It seems as though your bludgeoning damage does damage the creature, and you splatter it. It turns into just like a little puddle of water that starts to kind of like spread across the smooth stone floor at your feet.
Nice. Would I be able to, as a bonus action, throw my mace over to Alderleaf?
Yeah, sure, you could do that.
Alright, so So as my bonus action, I toss him my mace. Here, use this.
Okay, I grab. What kind of mace is it?
It's just a regular mace.
Is it? Can you hold a mace two-handed, or is it just one-handed?
Yeah, I was gonna say, aren't you like two-handing something right now?
Just one-handed.
One hand.
Well, I'm technically holding my long sword, so I can hold that one-handed. So I guess I'll grab the mace.
Yeah. Make a sleight of hand check to catch it.
Neat. Hold on, let me pull up my character sheet again.
No.
Because of the darkness, you were unable to get the torch fully lit here. Actually, maybe I'll just delete this before the orchard attacked. And Rizal tosses you the mace, and you kind of fumble at it, and the mace kind of like hits the back of your hand and falls to the stone. You can just pick it up at the start of your turn if you want.
I'm then going to move up here and end my turn.
Aurora.
Sorry. Something stuck in my throat.
Pause.
Yeah. I wish I could see them. I can only see one in front of me. You know what? Actually, yes, I can technically see this one right here, right?
Yep. If your if your token can see the other token, then you can see it.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and insult the shit out of this thing.
I think I forgot to add them to the turn order actually, but I can do that now.
Your mother's a hoe.
I'm trying to click it. Why ain't it working? There we go. Boop. Your mother scrubs docks in hell.
All right, it's my go.
To that one.
I think what does it have to move away from you as well?
If the target can hear you, it must succeed. Here, I'll just post it.
I think it has disadvantage on.
A next attack roll. Yeah, okay. Before the end of its next turn. Sounds good.
And then I'm gonna slightly move behind her. There you go. Corn, go ahead. Be brave. I've already, here, hugs. You got this.
Nicholas, you are up.
Supposed to be being brought together.
All right, I'll pick up the mace and I'm gonna swing at the one in front of me.
Okay. 21 is good.
7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Your mace connects with the slimy, bulbous little pile of goo there. You knock off some slime. It splatters against the wall.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action to switch places with
Your
my,
echo?
yeah.
Okay. Lady
And then
Camilla.
I think I can be 30 feet away from it, so I can be. I'm gonna move 15 feet here.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. In that direction, you just find more low-hanging mining tunnels with low ceilings.
Got you.
That ghoul is still alive, right?
It is. Yep.
I guess I'll use one of my unleash incantations to take another swing at him.
Okay. It's swinging with your sword, right?
Well, it's a echo of myself, so I guess another mace.
You echoed it when you were holding your sword, though, didn't you?
I'm not quite sure what the mechanics are on that. If it just has everything that I have on me.
Hmm. I would say I would say it's.
I can research that.
I would say that it's swinging whatever weapon when you conjure it.
Okay, then I won't use my unleash incantation if that's how we're gonna rule it. I guess next turn I'll blip it back and blip it in.
Okay. Lady Camilla.
Kill another alder leaf just to get his mace in his hand.
I'm gonna cast.
Well, what type of damage does the echo do when you attack with it?
It just says it makes another attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
So how I've been playing is just the same same damage that I've been doing.
For sure, yeah. So I would say when you conjure it, it's using whatever weapon you're using, you know.
Yeah.
And maybe, yeah, after we can do some research and decide that maybe it does force damage or something later.
Okay.
We'll have to research it. Yeah. Sorry, Lady Camilla, magic missile
On that one.
13 total. Okay. Yeah, you come inside of one of the ghouls. You unleash a small barrage of magic missiles, and they all find their target.
And then I'm going to move 5 feet up.
And Cornier up again.
I go ahead and pat her back. All right, you got this.
You lucky I'm grown and know what I'm doing.
The ghoul that just got magic missiled is bloodied, as well as both of the orchard jellies that are still alive over on the other part of the dungeon.
Okay. How many squares is that? 1.
And after this combat, this will end the session this week.
Okay. Stop making my friends scared. Well, what's
12
the
is
bardic inspiration?
12 is enough.
Oh.
Ghouls have low AC.
They're like low AC, high HP mobs.
Yep.
9
Yeah.
damage.
Yep. You punch that one. You hear one of its ribs snap as its withered body crumples to the floor.
Okay. I'll spend some key flurry of blows. Uh, 8 damage. Oh. What is that inspiration die? What is it? Is it a 4 or a 6?
1d6, I think.
Oh, is it 10 enough?
10 is not enough.
Well, gonna step back.
Okay. That one's dead. One of the jellies will swing at your echo for a 17 to hit. And the other one will squish forward when the echo disappears and swing at you, Rizal, hitting for a natural 20.
Oh no.
Take 11 bludgeoning and 8 acid damage.
Ooh, I don't think that will bring you to 0, but
11 and what?
11 bludgeoning and 8 acid. Its big, its body kind of rears up and it slams against you like a slammy wave.
Oh, ready?
As that creature strikes you, you guys hear that, or the cave's walls and floor begin to shudder once again as you hear the crashing sound of water rise up somewhere off in the distance. As the rhythmic thundering, the pounding of waves echoes through the mines.
I'm a turtle. This is fine.
And then that ghoul rushes towards you, Corn, and claws you. 23 to hit. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
No, don't let it hurt me.
You take 7 slashing damage.
No.
and you are paralyzed.
Well, it's okay because I only take half damage. How much was it?
Yeah, you take 3 slashing damage. You are paralyzed. You can make con saves at the end of your turns.
Ooh, I had a I did one of those mercenary things at night, and it had me like this for a while.
Rizal, you're up.
Yay!
At the end of my turn, I can, or
At the end of your turns.
okay. What do I?
You're making con saves until you're paralyzed. Essentially, no, that was the creature's turn, so it's not your turn.
Oh, that's right.
Rizal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 23 is good. You wither the creature away.
Sorry.
It turns into a little puddle of goo that just spreads out at your feet.
Move forward. And in my turn.
All right, Aurora, you're up again.
Oh no! My teammate, she's downed. I need to step up. Okay, so I'm gonna walk over to the door first. Is there no way that I can remove the paralysis effect? I don't think I have any kind of spells or anything for that, but I was just curious if there was like any other kind of way.
I think you would need like a lesser restoration, maybe.
All right. Well, time to fight. I'm gonna go ahead and
Maybe yeah, probably a lesser restoration.
fortunately I don't have that. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Dissonant Whisper on that thing right there.
Okay.
Does it work?
It rolls a 16 for its save. So it does not work.
Oh no! I need to whisper a little louder.
You do, yes.
I think you need to whisper some things that are a little bit meaner.
Or
You
just
need
put
to do some,
a more dissonance in that whisper. Yeah.
Or make it a dissonant yell or something.
Yeah. You attempt to cast a spell on the undead creature, and it seems to have no effect. It looks like it's going to go and try to claw at your companion again.
Oh no!
Sir Alderleaf, you're up.
Feeling my echo disappear, I'm gonna move back to the fight here. I'm gonna hit this thing. Trying to hit the thing.
Yeah, 14 is enough.
Oh,
Yeah.
6 bludgeoning.
You swing your mace into the pile of goop. It just instantly turns into a puddle of water that kind of splashes out under your guys' feet.
Oh, well, good job. Was that the last of them?
Yeah, over there. The orchers seem to be gone.
I give back his
There's
mace.
just a-
Thank you so much, Rizal.
Pile of slimy goo under your feet.
I should probably look into getting some other weapon besides a slashing weapon.
You guys can make some perception checks.
All of us?
Just Rizal and Sir Alderleaf.
All of us?
Nicholas, you can hear to the east of you, echoing through the tunnels, the voices of your companions as they are. It sounds as though they're in conflict with something else as well in another portion of the tunnel.
Rizal, quick! Our friends are in trouble.
So were we. They didn't help us.
Well, they're probably. I don't know. We didn't help each other, so we're gonna help each other now, I guess.
I agree. Let's go.
Okay.
As you start, I think you probably have like 15 feet of movement left, right?
No, it took me 30 to get back
Oh.
over here.
Okay. Lady Camilla.
Alright. I'm going to cast Magic Missile at second level. 1, 2. That's 4 against that one.
13 total damage. You cast another barrage of missiles. They all strike into the undead creature, which his body sort of shudders as the final missile hits them and they collapse to the ground amongst the bones in that room there. And this combat is ended.
Yay!
How fun.
I rush over to Corn and I caress her neck and say, "You've done your best, Mother. Now stand. Your kids wouldn't want to see you like this."
She's having trouble.
Corin, you sort of come to. You can hear Aurora's soothing words in your ear as you feel their hand upon you, trying to awaken you from your paralyzation. You come out of it, and Nicholas and Roselle, you're able to find the others as you make your way towards the sound of their voices. You all kind of come together again. Now that you've been in here a bit, it seems as though every few minutes that shuddering throughout the tunnels happens, and you can hear the crashing and rhythmic thundering sound of the waves pounding off. It seems as though the farther you make it, sort of north and eastward into the mines, the stronger the vibrations become. And that is where we'll end our adventure this week.
Nice.
Hey.
Hey.
So
that was-
next week,